it's pretty evident, I think, that we need creative talent within the UK economy, and you are part of that creative pool of talent. Lord Bamford, I don't know if you'll know who Lord Bamford is, but he is the owner of JCB, one of our largest manufacturing companies in the UK, just gave his first speech in the House of Lords on the 10th of June, and I had a copy of that speech sent to me by Lord Bamford, and it arrived in the post this morning. And what he said in that was that 12% of our exports in the UK economy are from financial services, but 46% are from manufacturing, and manufacturing is immensely important. But it relies on creativity and design. And he said in his speech, somebody somewhere has made those seats on which you sit, the lights by which we see each other, the microphones which help us hear each other, and the telephones that keep us in touch with each other. So that process of design covers everything that we use in our day-to-day lives. And this competition has been about trying to encourage design and innovation.
My dad, actually, sadly he's not with us anymore, but he was in manufacturing. He made lots of agricultural innovations. Doesn't sound very glamorous, but he was very proud of it. He made a feed tray for chickens. Ooh, yeah. He also made parts for the first personal computer, which is much sexier, but you get the idea. So the UK manufacturing, those of us who've got no hair, although the Vice-Chancellor actually has a fine head of hair, but those of us that are old enough to remember, will, I think it's fair to say, we sort of resided over what we thought might be the end of British manufacturing in the 70s and 80s, and it's wonderful to hear those facts, and it's really great to be here at the heart of, well, a very established agricultural programme, for which I'm very familiar because I'm from Lincolnshire, so despite looking hip and down with the kids, and having Union Jack lining, let alone actually the jacket itself, I'm actually from the countryside. I was brought up in Lincolnshire, so all of my friends used to go to agricultural college. I was actually in the Young Farmers at one point, so I'm actually quite familiar with all of this, but that's one part of what Harper Adams is about. The other part is the engineering, and I'm guessing that's probably why I'm here.
If you know anything about agriculture, you know it's all about design, it's all about engineering and innovation. And so what's clever is that they're branching sideways and they're looking to encourage engineers, as well as those that would traditionally go into agriculture, to come to the university and understand that it's a place that they can come and study. And so to do that, they've held this fantastic competition, which I understand had over 1,000 entries, which is genius.
The overall winner and Harper Adams University Young Innovator of 2014 is Daniel Ryder with
Wow, it's amazing. I didn't expect to. I live in the countryside, so I sometimes see the headquarters, and I thought it does waste time for the farmer because they've got to do that manually. So the 3 separate arms on the robots does the job much quicker than as if they had to go forwards and backwards with the tractor and with the person as well.
We're surrounded by stuff, aren't we, right now? I mean, consumer electronics, virtual reality, mind control devices. You can buy a mind control headset for 99 quid off Amazon. I don't know if you knew that, you can, and it works. I've got one. You know, computer games, Minecraft, whatever it is that's inspiring the youth today. What's interesting about this competition is it tunes into all that. So it says use some of those ideas, those notions, use some of your knowledge about how things work, like the functionality that you've got on your mobile phone or in your car or in your gaming console, and imagine it as a robotic thing, something that completes a problem, that solves a problem, does something useful for us. Whack it down on a piece of paper, go to town on it, do whatever you want, make it physically and take pictures of it, make it in 3D software if you've got it at school. If you haven't, do a website, or just draw it out in pencil, whatever it is, get it down, and if it's good enough, you'll end up here at a proper university where they make actual, you know, they engineer real physical things. They for example, they make UAVs, did you know that? Unmanned aerial vehicles. They actually make those at this university, as well as all kinds of other cool stuff. You know, powered racing machines. I saw a big sort of 4x4 that they'd made from scratch in the car park. I mean, this is a really exciting engineers and inventors playground through this competition, what's brilliant is it galvanised all these young people around that, and it brought them to this environment. So I think, you know, in terms of getting kids off the couch, getting them out of the classroom, thinking, doing stuff that's innovative and inventive, I couldn't think of a better idea.